What is going on, guys? Welcome to Muscle Muscle Secrets Show. We're gonna talk about metabolism today. Good morning, bro.
Good morning. Welcome to the Muscle Secret podcast show. We're talking about metabolism, BMR, physical level, all the good stuff.
Yes. All right.
So why does metabolism even play a role? I think usually metabolism, people throw this word around. Gotta have a fast metabolism if you want to lose weight, or if you're not losing weight, you have a slow metabolism. But what actually defines a fast or slow metabolism, man? Like, I would say I have a fast metabolism. What would you say you have?
All right, man. So I'd say, yeah, I have a very fast metabolism, and the reason for that is lean body mass. Really, you got to start with lean body mass. So how does one get lean, bro? Like, tell us the story, man.
Man, well, I can tell you how I got lean. I can't tell you how somebody else should get lean based off
Yeah,
their.
tell us your story. Your story is very important
So,
to hear about how you got a fast metabolism.
so I did a variety of different diets. Man, there was this 1 month when I was losing weight where I only ate an apple a day, one apple a day, and I just drank a whole bunch of water. It was probably like a gallon of water. 30 days. Now, I was desperate to lose weight. I did not like my body. I had this vision of me being skinny. So I ate an apple a day for 30 days. I lost 25 pounds from that. But that's not the kicker, man. After that, I was still able to keep that weight off and still be on a decline after adding in the regular foods again. Now, I don't recommend that, 30 days for an apple. You want to shock your metabolism, go ahead. But my metabolism realized that it was no longer getting its food and its nutrients as much as it did, because I was eating like 3-4 burritos a day, man. Big box of pizza, some Domino's, some chicken fingers, all that good shit. Now I'm eating an apple a day, man. My metabolism is like, hey, what the fuck? So after the month, it just pretty much just shifted and realized that it could start, ramping up. I ended up losing a lot of weight that way and I kept keeping it off. Not the most healthiest way, but it worked.
Nice. So at that certain point, your body couldn't like lose any more weight. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, I would say I didn't even get to that point. I didn't allow my body to get to that point. I was just desperate. I wanted to lose the weight so bad. I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
I have this giant stomach. I can't even see my dick. Like I want to lose weight. I want to be skinny again.
Yeah.
It pushed me to do that.
Yeah, bro. Man. So at that point when you lost enough weight, because you were what, 300 pounds?
Yeah.
And then at what weight were you decided like, all right, now's a good weight. Let me start building mass. Or let me actually start eating again.
I was like 290.
Okay. So 290. And then when you started eating again, was it because like how come?
It wasn't sustainable. So having
Yeah.
one apple a day, I was also doing my powerlifting at the time and then also doing some running. And throughout the day, I would feel really lethargic and I couldn't focus. It was just purely miserable time for me. When I would go to sleep, all I would think about is food. I would dream about food. I'm like, man, I'm so damn hungry. I want to eat a box of donuts right now. I want to eat something, but I'm dedicating myself to at least a month with this damn month of apple eating. And after the month has ended, I couldn't hold that same level of nutrition for a long period of time because it was mentally draining and it just was
Yeah.
affecting my lifts more importantly. I couldn't lift as much. I started seeing my numbers drop, and that motivated me to eat more so I can continue my numbers. But now with the insight of can't eat too much. I don't want to gain the weight.
Yeah. So you kind of just did it like the trial and error, and you're just like, let's just try not eating.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like, I want to lose weight. Let's just starve myself, man. Let's see how well that works.
So 10 pounds down, and then boom, finally. So that stress kicked in, and that's part of the metabolism equation, right?
Yeah.
When so much stress, your metabolism is going to flatline, and then it needs to level out again. So you kind of ate again, but then you kind of just was in a caloric deficit for a long period of time, and then the weight just kept down as you were lifting weights, and then it just kept going down and going down, right?
Yeah, that's how it was.
Nice. But you needed that one factor of just 10 pounds down, just like no eating, like water, just
Well,
water.
I
And
lost during the month. I lost 25 pounds. I started it after I lost 10 pounds of just lifting and stuff like that.
yeah.
Then that month I lost 25 pounds. Given it's a lot of water weight also, but I also lost a lot of muscle mass and fat. So I lost pretty much everything doing this.
Hey,
Uh,
but
huh?
it was something though, like it's something to start off with, right? You knew it going in.
Exactly. As being a fat guy at the time, it was something.
Bro, it's something, man. Something better than nothing.
Yeah, yeah. So how did you figure out your metabolism equation? Like, how did you know that you had a fast metabolism? Is that just a God-given gift or something?
No, dude. Definitely not. It's not a God-given gift. For me, on the other side, like, well, your side is like you went from like 300 to where you at now?
I'm 181 as of today.
Yeah. From 300 to 180. Jesus, right? Um, Me, I'm on the other side of the spectrum, right? I'm an ectomorph. So I've always been like kind of, man, when you ask me if were you always born that way, I'm like, yeah, I was. You dick.
Man, right here is literally born Superman. Not like that.
Yeah, but I was always an ectomorph, so it was hard for me to actually build lean mass. I'm always just like burning everything. I've always had a fast metabolism, so I'm on the other end of the spectrum. But to build muscle, that was hard for me. Uh,
Mm,
and you had to figure out a metabolism equation, right? This thing going on. I had to master calories in, calories going out. Um, yeah.
so knowing that your metabolism is really fast, because
Oh yeah. How does one get that? Or for myself,
well,
I
my
was
question, my
always active,
always active.
always, bro. I
So
was active. Go ahead.
my question was, if you know that your metabolism is fast and it's hard for you to build muscle, how do you combat that to build muscle? Because you're jacked, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
you're saying that you had to eat away.
So, well, it started with I used to just I thought you had to just eat a lot of food, move a lot, but it was not having the right amount of ratios of to build that lean mass caused me to just be bloated and like 15-20% body fat. So I needed the right amount of like the right amount of food, the right amount of lifting weights. It's like you got to have like just the right amount, you know?
Yeah.
That that's what helped me. Yeah.
Okay. In my case, because I asked, since you are the end of the spectrum, um, in my case, it's not difficult for me to build muscle mass. So
Yeah.
I
It's
can
awesome.
build muscle mass really fast just from changing one food item and like increasing that. So in my to make my metabolism faster, I usually I incorporate cardio that usually boosts up my metabolism a lot faster. Or I use a supplement like niacin. Niacin is a good metabolism booster. It flushes out your entire system. And then I use depends on my food. Like spinach, for example, is really easy for my body to digest. You know, spinach is king. And the combination of that activates a faster metabolism for me to create a bigger muscle mass. So what has worked for you in the combinations of food that you use or
Yeah,
physical?
man. For me to boost my metabolism, hearkening to the metabolism equation, is really like getting good sleep, finding a stress reduction routine. It could be doing this podcast. It could be working on your goals in life. I think everyone should be doing that to stress less, right? Doing the hard thing that you don't want to do and you keep putting off, that actually makes you less stressed. And also just going to the gym and lifting weights, building lean muscle. And then just being active by hitting like 10,000 steps, 5,000 steps, just being active throughout the day. Doing activities outside has really helped me boost my metabolism. I'm always a person who is just going out to the beach, going on a hike, parking far away from the parking lot to go grocery shopping. I'm always like finding opportunities. I'm taking the stairs, not the elevator. I'm always walking. I'm moving fast. I'm like pivoting, fidgeting.
Yeah.
You know, those things. Flipping out. It's not that.
There's plenty of opportunities. So I like that about you. So you purposely put yourself in predicaments that'll get you more physical activity. And I think that's very important because, you know, the average person just likes to make the assumption that if they don't go to the gym, that there's no possible way that they can lose weight, or there's no possible way that they can build muscle.
Love that, man.
And you just gave a whole bunch of options of things that people can do, like park very far away from Walmart to walk. You do that enough times for how many times you go to the store, you're gonna lose some pounds. You at least get some ab muscles going.
Or even before I go to the movies, me and my fiance, we walk around the mall like about 5 times. And then before we head to the movies, then I grab my freaking ice cream. Freaking enjoy it, dude. You know, there's opportunities. Even after the movies, I'm walking.
Yeah, never forget dessert.
Never, dude.
Yeah.
Always eat dessert. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. I never looked at it like that until you brought it up.
Nice.
I actually was it was just being around people that like to work out. So having a friend group in the gym was huge for me. Like going there was never this mission to lose weight at first. It was just having fun, slinging some weights, pumping some iron, lifting up some big numbers and shit.
That's
screaming at one another, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's reducing your stress levels. For one, you're getting a peer group, you know, you're around people. So it's like that's contributing to your metabolism, like having a fast metabolism. Bro, you're getting lean, having fun. Come on, man, because you're around good people.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to add in that, you know, if you want to boost your metabolism, I believe in my case, cardio has worked out really well for me.
Yeah.
Just yesterday, so I like to say this because I fucking hate cardio. Okay.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's a love and hate relationship that we got going on. And yesterday I was running 9 miles per hour, 10 minutes. So it's not that long, not that fast.
Mhm.
And at 6 minutes, I had this explosion of a runner's high. It's a runner's high. You get this feeling of euphoric. It's blissful. Felt like I could run for miles, 10 miles, 15 miles, didn't matter. I can do it.
Fuck
You
yeah.
know? And that released a lot of my stress. It felt like I was indestructible. Cardio really helps when reducing stress, but also builds up your metabolism and creates a lot of faster digestion because you're able to eat more food. While the cardio is like you ever seen a hamster wheel?
Yeah.
Running that wheel, right?
Yeah.
You know, and the faster they go, it just keeps getting faster. That's your metabolism. That's you doing the running. That's your cardio right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way. Yeah. So physical activity and what you eat and basically your what's that called? The basal metabolic rate, right?
BMR.
Yeah, your BMR, like taking care of your mindset and your health, your sleep, you know, your all of that. It'll really help you out. That's like the be all thing of the equation, right?
Yeah, if you got those three, then you're gonna have a slightly faster metabolism.
Yeah. Yeah. So metabolism, guys, is your RMR, your BMR, which is your sleep, your stress, and your lean body mass. Okay. And then you got the foods you eat, and then you have your physical activity. You put it all together, you'll boost your metabolism and have a faster metabolism, right? You want to keep it simple here. So all this.
Yeah, yeah.
Stress, food, physical activity.
If you guys want to try out a supplement, I recommend niacin. I don't take niacin currently because of what my body is changing into. But when I was doing a lot of bodybuilding, I used to take niacin all the time to boost my metabolism because I was eating so much. Um, Niacin, what it does is it flushes out your entire system and it activates a thermogenic inside your bowels so that when you eat, it actually burns and digests food a lot quicker than what it would normally burn at a regular rate. So you could try out niacin. When you first try it out, you're gonna feel probably like tingly feeling, and your skin might get red. That's
Sounds like caffeine.
it's not caffeine. It doesn't boost your energy, um, but it does make those symptoms happen. That's completely normal. You know, that's something to look after. Don't freak out like you're allergic or something like that. You're good. You know, it's just a normal thing that happens when your body is transitioning to a new thing that you introduced into it.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, try some niacin. Sounds like cyanide. No, yeah.
Do you have any tactics that someone might be able to utilize, boost up their metabolism?
Yeah, it's not sexy, but it's just sleep, man.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's not as sexy as fucking niacin, bro. Or cyanide. No, guys, don't do cyanide. All right. So niacin is the
Yeah, explain that a little bit more, because sometimes there's people thinking right now like, oh, it's not cyanide, man.
no man. All right, guys. So niacin, as Bernhard said, is for metabolism. Cyanide is to kill yourself. You don't want to do that. We're just playing jokes. Okay.
It's like the Clorox and the bleach. You don't want to use that.
Yeah. But yeah, to boost your metabolism, really, guys, it's not as sexy, but it's sleep. It's sleep and stressing less and doing the hard thing that you keep putting off, so it makes you less stressed, which is actually going to the gym and working out. So it's not as exciting, but it really is what's going to help you out. So stress less, go to sleep more, and lift some weights. Really,
Yeah.
that's what metabolism is for me. That helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I think if so what you're saying is if somebody gets with their sleep on check, their food,
Yeah.
they're also putting a little bit of sweat time, it's gonna lower down their stress levels.
Yeah, just 0.1% every day. You know, doesn't have to be like go all out. That's where you burn out. You know, just 1% every day, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, guys. All right. Well,
Cool.
we're gonna leave it off right here since it's almost time.
Okay.
One thing I gotta say, guys, is if I would recommend cardio. I think cardio is like the easiest thing that you can lower your stress levels at, but it's also the hardest thing. So
Yeah.
if running is not your thing, then you can do biking and you can do Stairmaster. They're
Yeah.
one of the two greatest inventions ever known to man. Thomas Edison couldn't even think about making them. So now when you go into the gym, you have options. These things are meant to help your stress levels. So
Yeah.
if he's hurt, there's always a way.
Exactly. And lastly, you can try just walking, man. You could try walking a lot. Like when I'm saying a lot, like 10,000, 7,000 steps.
Yeah.
Try moving more.
Move more, man. Do some jumping jacks. Do a backflip. Whatever you can do that.
Anything but the backflip.
Hey, if you could do a backflip though.
Jesus. Yeah.
Learn a lot
But yeah,
of-
just be a generally active person, man. That will increase your metabolism.
And I think on the next podcast, we'll go over different cardios that you can incorporate and how they'll affect your body a certain way. What do you think
Yeah,
about that?
I like that. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll talk about what do you mean by generally active?
Generally active, what it does for your heart and why your heart needs to be worked out also. Why is that important?
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. Cool. All right. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, 4:30 a.m., Most Secret Show. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, guys. Hope you guys like this. We're going to get better each and every day. Hope you guys like this free value we're giving you. No one out here is giving you this free value. We are right here. If you guys want to learn a little bit more, go ahead and hit us up, and we'll hook you up with a gym program. As always, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.